Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Into the Gloom. I'm Kamchak Fisco, and come join us for our next stop on the Horror Rush. So, you have to try to rehang yourself in again once the knife-wielding psycho comes after you? Because they're making it sound like it was still the red guy chasing them. Not the new psychopathic murderer that we unleashed that's stopping us from escaping. So I think we completely changed the rules by letting it out. Not our wisest choice. But it led to more. That's something. Oh, look at all the dead people. All the people that hung themselves to get out. Dear survivor, welcome to our little camp. As you might notice, we're all dead. Well, alive actually, if our theories are correct. After reading our explanations, you may want to consider joining us. Our theory is based on the information we gathered from a man called Warren, who was in the town next to here. And, well, after long discussions, it seemed to make enough sense to try what he was suggesting. So, what is this all about? Suicide? Yes. Somehow we traveled to nowhere after dying and then into the gloom. Dying in the gloom should return us to nowhere and then to the real world. At least, we believe that's what's going to happen. So, we're verifying the theory. Otherwise, waiting too long in this place will make us vanish. Warren explained to us that there's a natural disintegration process in this place. Lovely. So we will lose our minds eventually, and then our bodies will start fading until we become ghosts. Those black things... Oh, the black... Right, the ghosts. Those black things are all that are visible if you get close enough, as he told us. Is it worth the risk? It's up to you to decide. Good luck. We're not allowed to click on any ropes, so... It's not an option for us. Glad you all escaped. So that's why everybody's hung, because they were trying to escape. Those that didn't hang themselves were captured by the monster, and we saw those. And then we saw how many people were being tortured. Probably the 21 people the knife wielder murdered. That makes sense. So their souls are damned to an eternity of torture by him. That's fucked. That's a hell of a way to go out. Okay, so about these buildings. That one's not opening. What about this one? Gonna get the fancy home? Nope, of course not. I don't see anything behind the fenced-off yards, so I guess we'll keep searching the houses. Nope. What about you? Nada. Okay, on we go. Go through more houses if we can. And that's a bust. Can't interact with that, but it looks like the way we might want to go. Actually, no, that would be the boathouse on the other side. I didn't finish searching the houses. The village is empty. I need to talk with this guy. I missed what it said when he came. Shit. I'm going to try restarting the game to see if that puts me back in. I can see the text I missed. Come on, text. Hello? Dr. Warren? Hopefully we can go back outside when we're done. It's stuck. Well, that's a door. That's a door. That's a door. Well, he's not in the can. Got this weird device. Dimensional machine. Traveling through different realms is now possible with my new machine. It took me about 7 years to develop the technology for that. I built it using only materials scattered around the gloom. It uses a basic input system for coordinates in a degree that represents the depth of the stratum. Okay. This machine can only teleport you to an internal stratum of the current dimension, creating a link back to my lab through using the relocation device. Okay, that's a hell of a sentence. Having one with you is mandatory while traveling. Otherwise, it'll be impossible to return. In the future, I'll develop technology to travel to other realms into nowhere. In the nowhere. I have not yet discovered a definitive mechanism to know the coordinates of each stratum. So far, by merely guessing, I found two peculiar places, the Dark Tunnel and the Red Plane. The first one seems to be just an eternal fall into the void, surrounded by weird voices coming from an unknown source. The Red Plane is explained by the other documents of mine. In any case, if you're reading this confidential document because I'm not around, this can only mean that I'm traveling right now. You may just wait here until my return. The coordinates, the Dark Tunnel, 318120. The Red Plane, 72630. There are two indicators on the machine. The pulse indicator, which tells the traveler is still alive, and the connection indicator, the small light at the top of the machine, which tells the relocation device still has connection with the machine. If the pulse is active but my light is off, that means I'm trapped. Okay. Is he trapped? We gotta check that. If you need my help for something, I'll need you to rescue me first. So grab the relocation device and travel to the red plane. I'll leave clues around the place in case you need to find me. So, if my pulse is active but the light is off, that means I'm trapped. Dr. Warren. The red plane. I called this realm that because it's red. The light source is unknown. Normally, it would be the sun, but in that place, everything is red even during the night. And even in the underground environments. Maybe the air itself is red and has some kind of unusual chemical composition. I have to study that in my next travels to there. The atmosphere there is very heavy, and the time is not frozen like here. Time seems to be very creepy and hostile. Oh, whoops. Nights seem to be very creepy and hostile. I don't know what threats await me there. I went there just one time to satisfy my curiosity. I will go again soon with enough supplies, and with my assistant Marcus as my companion, Dr. Warren. So that's who Marcus is. Yep, he's not here. Here doesn't work. About the Gloom. This realm is certainly fascinating. That's a word for it. The people who end up here seem to be linked to the terrible accidents in the real world, giving them a non-definitive death state. I still don't understand why the Gloom Gate is the closest one once you go to nowhere. It may be different depending on the way you abandon your body in the real world. In any case, the Gloom, as I call this place, is the second chance to rebirth once you are dead. Like traveling between planes is possible, in theory, you can live forever recycling bodies. However, it may take some time until I completely understand how the astral travel works. Life in the Gloom is different than in the real world. People don't get older here. They just disintegrate over time, even when time seems to be a non-existent factor. This place seems to consume all creatures after long-term exposure, I think is what it's supposed to say. The darkness seems to keep you alive longer. You start like a normal person, but after some time your energy turns darker and weaker to the point that you lose your mind and become a wandering ghost, which is a very weak energy form of the Gloom. Nothing can be done at that point. You're already condemned to vanish and disappear forever. Comforting. Dr. Warren. So we gotta use the machine. Alright, so what did the note say? I know we're not supposed to, but let's go to the first plane first. 381. It's at 120 degrees, so that would be 90, so that would be 180, so 120 would be in the middle. Nothing happened. Okay, wait, so is 120 not at the top? It starts from where it is? If that's the case, it would be like there or there. Huh. There's no recall button on this thing. 381, that was correct, wasn't it? 381, 120 degrees. Alright, so 762, 30 degrees. So this should be 30 degrees. 762? 762? Nothing happens. Am I not doing this right? Okay, what about here? Nothing happens. Okay, I'm confused. Nope, there we go. That would be the 30. So we can't go to the other plane. We can only go to the red plane. Okay. Is this the red plane on Warren's notes? The ladder going up, but I want to poke around first. Well, this is a freaky little maze, isn't it? The lever's broken. I don't think that's fixable. Yeah, probably not. They fear the light. The red light, or just a particular light? Generator's already on. This seems to be a water pump. It is not working. Yeah, to say the least. That's locked. We can go down here. Is there anything in the... Nope, can't go in the water. Huh. Alright, let's go back to the other branching path we saw. Is there anything over here? Yeah, that was 30, then I had 120 right the first time. So, yeah, we couldn't go to the other dimension. Nothing happened. Okay. That accomplished nothing. Found a tape. What do I do with that? Seems to be locked, so we need a key. I haven't seen any keys, though. You know what? I'm gonna leave that open. Oh, he automatically turns it back. Okay, I was wondering about that. We got a tape, but there's nothing else we could do down here. Should I just head up? Alright, let's try heading up. I hope I don't need to come back. I can't leave. I need that device. Okay, so there's something else here that we're missing. What the hell do I do with the tape? Water pump's not working, but I don't see anything fixable on it. Oh, I can get into the water. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought it didn't let me in. They fear the light. Okay, that's all well and good, but it didn't do anything for me. I'm confused, to say the least. I have a tape, but nothing to interact with it. Huh. God, I have to be missing something. Seems to be locked, but I don't have a key. Alright, I need to thoroughly check. I'm obviously missing something. There's a key to open that, which is going to be what does this. So where is the... There's no idea what the lever does, but we can't fix the lever. Oh, small wires. I totally missed that. Can I use the wires to fix the pump? Can't put these wires together. The sides are too short. Where would I put them? Generator's already on. Wires together. The sides are too short. Oh, like tape! I'm an idiot. Okay, now we got a long wire. Got it. Oh, okay, yeah, I missed the wires. That was what I was missing. Okay, let's move on. Water pump is now working. Now I should be able to turn the valve. I thought it was like a cassette tape. I totally didn't understand what it meant by tape. Okay, that adjusted the water flow. Now I should be able to go down to that area that had the water in it. What did that do for me? I'm confused. There wasn't an area that was flooded. Did it open a door somewhere, maybe? It must have. Something has to have changed. I just gotta figure out what it was. The water's running, but I don't understand what that does for me. I don't have any items. Yeah, that's where the water flows, but I don't... My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to click that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meanime, fare thee well, everyone.